Morning all, how are we all doing? Do you know, it's mornings like this where I think if I'm ever lucky enough to retire, and let's face it, I'm not sure my generation will actually ever be able to retire, but this is how I would spend my time. Lazily getting up, or not lazily getting up, but getting up with purpose, but not time scale, and then having a nice brunch with the husband, watching a bit of YouTube, catching up on your favourite YouTubers. So let's sparkle with Sam. Thank you for this morning's catch up. The Fold Line, catching up with them. So I was trying to think who else I've been watching this morning. But yeah, some really, really good viewing, which is lovely. Oh, who else did I watch? I can't remember now. But yeah, just lovely. And then being out in nature, again with no time scale, and also just with your whippets in mind. I just think that's such a lovely, lovely way to spend the day. And then I'm going to get home and I'm going to do some sewing. And I've had a mad idea about the New Year's Eve outfit that I want to make. And I think I'm going to utilise the fabric from the All Set to Sew box, which I'll remind you about when I get back. And I think I'm going to make a tompette sleeveless dress out of it. So that's Maison Fauve. So Judy, there's one shot for you. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Now the tompette is actually a woven dress, woven dress pattern, or blouse pattern actually. And my fabric is stretch. So I'm going to do a bit of research or thinking about that. It's also got some pleats in it. They're not complicated pleats, but that will add to the interest, I think. I think it's going to be stunning. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So I am just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it, and I'm going to make that probably today, maybe finish it tomorrow. Right, I've got some doggy business to catch up with, you know what I'm saying. Hi everybody, so here we go. It's day 3 of sewing days, and I am still sewing. So let's pick up where we left off. I've done my buttonhole and used the second of the buttons that I got whilst out with my lovely All Set to Sew sewing ladies, which was lovely. So they are lovely done. I've rethreaded my overlocker. I've only got navy. Actually, I used some navy in this one anyway. So I've rethreaded my overlocker. So I've just got the hems to go on these, and they will be done. I then have got blue. Oh, sorry, that's not blue, is it? That's not blue, but there's khaki and there's a blue pair of trousers behind me here somewhere. So I am going to make them as well. Actually, I was going to move my sewing room around, and of course I remembered that I haven't forgotten. Lovely box of buttons there from What Beck Sews, so I might get those out in a minute and have a look, because obviously I need some buttons for all these trousers I'm making, which is lovely, although I tend to use sort of jeans buttons. But what I was actually reaching down for, hang on a sec, what I was actually reaching downwards for was to grab this box up off my sewing room floor. This, as a reminder, is the All Set to Sew box. It is the Box of Delights, that's what it's called. It smells amazing because there's a little mulled wine sort of sachet in here. But this fabric, I was thinking to myself this morning, and I think I've put it on a clip somewhere that I will edit in here. I was doing my dog walk this morning talking to you, and I thought, oh, actually, I quite fancy making a tompette, so a sleeveless tompette blouse. So I'll put the stock photo in here, which was the latest, one of the summer releases, from Maison Fauve. Now that's a woven pattern, as in for woven fabrics, and this is a stretch fabric, but I reckon I could do that. So I'm thinking a sleeveless tompette dress. So over on the Maison Fauve site, they talk about it anyway when the pattern was released. You can just extend the pattern to make it into a dress. Obviously, blouse into dress. It's not rocket science, is it? But this would look amazing as a slightly draped front on it, lovely pleats on the shoulders, and I was wondering A, what to wear for New Year's Eve, but B, what to do with this fabulous fabric. And if you would, just as a reminder, if you'd like to get your hands on one of these all set to sew boxes, I have had a lovely couple of ladies ask me if they are being shipped to America. Nicola said that she is looking into that, but my recommendation would be drop Nicola either a direct DM message on her Instagram of All Set to Sew and she'll get back to you directly, or email her at hello@allsettosew and let her know that you're interested, because I'm absolutely certain that she could bespokely organise something for you if it's viable, because I'm not sure about the postage and things like that, but definitely want to get your hands on one of these. These come out every month. They are, I think they're £50. Apologies if I got that wrong. They're either £45 or £50, which includes the postage. But you can get 50% off your first box using the code CARA50, and I'll put that on the screen now, which is an amazing deal. So once a month, and there's some lovely things that sit behind this box as well. So not only do you get 2.5 to 3 meters worth of dressmaking fabric, you get a metre worth of ordinary fabric, some haberdashery and notions, and a little gift. But also there is a closed Facebook group that sits behind this, and in the new year we'll be starting the Zoom calls. So there'll be a monthly Zoom call with myself and all the other members of the All Set to Sew box holders if they want to. Obviously you don't have to, and you don't actually have to speak if you don't want to. I'm absolutely certain that Nicola and I can talk away for an hour or so about what our plans are with the box, or what we've already done with the box, etc. So just great fun, really. So I think this is going to be my next plan after the trousers today, so I'm really looking forward to getting my teeth into that. Okay, so I'm going to sort of make the trousers at the same time, which obviously isn't that possible with two different colours of fabric. So I've got a navy bobbin in, and I should change the top stitch. But to be honest, on these trousers, there isn't a huge amount of top stitching, so I don't think it'll be too much of a bother. But yeah, here we go. Okay, here we are. Portrait again. I've just tried to film this landscape, but you can't see anything, so, and I'm trying to show you my trousers if I can get my teeth right. So yeah, so these are the third pair of Persephone trousers. Let me just try and get the angle. Yeah, third pair. It's really curious, you know. So three pairs in, made exactly the same way, all feel slightly different. Now I will say that I've made a straight size 12. I probably could grade out a little at the hips here, and I have the flattest bum in the world. So if you are bootylicious, congratulations for one, but you would probably need to make an adjustment. I know the lovely Rachel was making these at some point over Vlogmas. I didn't watch all of hers, just didn't get a chance, and she was grading out, but hers looked absolutely fabulous. But I am really pleased with the fit on these. I didn't put the darts in the back on these ones just to see if that would give me a bit more space, and I think it has marginally, but I don't think you'll be able to tell the difference really. But yeah, again, so I've got boxes galore down here now. Really pleased with, yeah, really pleased with these. As you can see, I'm completely flat, nothing on the back side whatsoever. I didn't do a flat seat adjustment. That's something, I suppose, but yeah, probably could have done with a little bit here. But I've got to say, they are just a slim fit pair of trousers, and with a slim fit comes, you know, some curves, unless you've got no curves. Now I've got no curves on the back, but I've got some curves on the front. My daughter once said it would be much easier if what was in the front was on the back, wouldn't it, Mum? She's not wrong, really. But I'm really pleased with these. So I've just got the belt, so the button to do, and the green pair are nearly there. So I've got because once you, basically this is the trousers, so you've got front and the back, and obviously you do the zip, and then the next step of these trousers, it's so simple. You basically once you've done your zip, You then put the back crotch curve together, and then obviously you just join the front and the back crotch curve down through the center, and that's it. You've in principle got the trousers made. So that's why they're so simple to make. But I don't think I've done a lot of sewing footage today, because yeah, I'm not sure how that interesting that is to watch, but really enjoying this. It's about 3 o'clock now. It's very quiet downstairs, so I'm just going to go and check the husband's all right, because it's feeling a little bit poorly. I think I'm going to have a cup of tea and a little bit of a break from these for a minute. But yeah, these are all done except the buttons, so I'm going to have a quick break from this. I might even have a break from this for the rest of today and get cutting out on my trampoline dress hack thing. So I think that might be quite good fun, so I'm going to move on to that instead, I think. Hiya, a classic Cara awful piece to camera here, but just want to show you there's nothing glamorous about my experimentation of this tempet dress hack. But I'm wearing today a Nina Lee South Bank dress, and without the bottom band on it, it's the perfect length for a dress or sort of a tunic of this kind. Hey Tiddy. And so therefore underneath here, if I just scan down here, this pattern piece is the South Bank dress, sorry. So just the front piece. This is the Tompet blouse, it happens to be the back piece, and underneath here, that is the shoulder edge of the Nina Lee South Bank. So I'm basically going to cut this. I'm going to cut it on the fold as well. This is actually meant to have 2 pieces, and this is the opening edge. But I'm going to see if I can pull this over my neck without creating a back opening, because it's stretchy. I may well later on have to go in and alter this, but if you don't know, you don't try. So I'm going to give it a go. Hi everybody. Well, I can't believe it. Another day has whizzed by. So I've only made minimal progress today on the trousers. In fact, I haven't finished the buttonhole on the, I can't remember what colour it was, the blue ones, and I haven't moved any further with the green trousers either, but that's okay, they're still here. And I have to confess that, hang on, honestly I'm losing the plot. I thought I had this with me. So I went ahead and cut out the Tompet blouse. Now, as a reminder, the Tompet is a woven pattern, but I just had in my mind's eye that I would be able to make, or wanted to make, the Tompet using this fabric from the All Set to Sew box for December. But here I am telling you that doesn't work. Now, I think it would work as a cowl neck top, but this is in jersey, but this particular fabric has got sort of too much bounce to it. So although it looks like it's going to drape here, it's holding its structure too well. So when I put the top on, it doesn't actually cowl, which is a shame. But as I said in the little clip, I think, if you don't try, you don't know. So, and luckily I've got quite a lot of this fabric left, so I'm still intending to make something. And I may actually still be able to repurpose this piece of fabric, but you know, but actually one thing I did learn is that if you make it out of a stretch fabric, you don't need to put the gap in the back for the invisible zip. But sadly this just isn't it. So I think, if I'm honest, I'm going to run out of time to make a top out of this, which is such a shame. I did actually pick up, it's another cowl neck, but I picked up, this is the cowl neck dress or top from Sew Over It. This is one of the very early patterns. Look how lovely Lisa Comfort there. I have actually put that downstairs on my dining room table to potentially cut that out, because it's a lower scoop, and it's still a very quick make, because the cowl is just literally all in one. Well, that's how I adapted the pattern piece, to have it all in one. So that could still happen, but as I'm still in December, right? And my mum died she died on 25th November. So we've still got a lot to do, and I need to sort of give myself a shake really, and realise that, you know, I've got a lot to do, and I need to spend some time with my dad. So I I happily spent hours with my dad today trying to go through some things. You have to bear in mind he's 83. Joe did all of the finances, all of the Tesco's ordering, all that sort of stuff. And so I'm trying to teach him how to use a computer, how to pay his bills and things like that. And I am working tomorrow. I don't know what day is it. I'll be working on Monday, sorry. And I'm going to go back over and do a form called Tell Us Once, which is basically where you officially tell the authorities and everything that someone has passed away. So I'm going to lose is the wrong word. My time will be allocated to other things. So I think, although I'm working a slightly shorter day on Monday, I'm not going to have time to utilise this beautiful fabric. But if you did get this box, I'd love to hear in the comments below what you're making with it and if you're utilising it for New Year's Eve. It's a shame. I sort of chose a project that I had in mind that would work, and I used the time that I had. This is how we live and learn, isn't it? It's just one of those things. So I'm going to park that for now, and I'm also going to say goodbye to you for today, but I have something that I can film now that I'm going to share with you tomorrow, so looking forward to that. Catch you tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments below.